What's the treatment for him? Well, of course, he says his main focus really was the erections. And he said,
He didn't care that he was about to have diabetes.
Mark, I'm not making this up.
I
This
believe
is true.
you. That's
And we
what
see
guys
it,
care about.
Over and over again. So it was just really a matter of just saying, look, let's work on your lifestyle before we condemn you to a lifetime of, paying for a little blue pill. So you want to overall feel better and have erections, let's start working on it. So, the first thing, I got all the testing done. I did a fasting glucose tolerance test. And of course he had insulin levels, way above 40 at an hour and 2 hours, which is really, very significant for insulin resistance. He was actually just on the border of being declared totally pre-diabetic. His hemoglobin A1C was 5.6. So 5.8 is considered pre-diabetic. But I told him for all intents and purposes, you're pre-diabetic. Why do I do that? Because when they hear the word insulin resistance, they don't know what that is. But when they hear the word diabetes, they know what that is. And that's bad, right? So I purposely say that. I say pre-diabetic, all of a sudden I have leverage. Well, how do I fix that, doc? Let's work on your diet. So we work on his diet. First thing we do is I put them on, following, what you've written about so wonderfully over the years is, basically a cardiometabolic diet. We detox them. We take out sugars, processed foods, gluten, dairy, alcohol, soy, basically put them on a whole food, vegetable based, clean diet, minus those things. Just that alone in the first 6 weeks definitely leads to, I feel better, I'm losing weight, I'm sleeping better. The second thing I tend to go after is stress, particularly in a man like that.
Yeah.
So I tell them, by the time you come back to me in 6 weeks, I want you to have established a good stress management program. I'll get even more specific and say, I want you meditating. I want you meditating at least once a day. I am a huge believer in the power of meditation to alter every part of your physiology, and improve it for life, and actually slow the aging process in many parts of our body, most particularly the brain. So I really emphasize meditation and stress. So that's what I do with John. So John was a lifestyle change with nutrition first, followed by meditation. And then what else did I do with him? Oh, yeah. So I added in some things early on. So fish oil,